Hi everyone, it's me again, Clem from clemtravlog. A few months ago, I mentioned bringing you a series exploring the simple history and the name origin of the Greater Geelong area. In the first episode, we dived into the inner suburb of Greater Geelong area. Now, as promised, we are heading to the north side of the region. Without further ado, let's go!
Anakie.
A little known town located in between of Geelong and Bacchus Marsh. However, the city is shared between two city councils, the city of Greater Geelong and Golden Plains Shire. The area was first settled by Europeans in 1842 by Peter Griffin. Frederick Griffin, who established his Anakie pastoral run in the area. The name of his pastoral run believed to be derived from an Aboriginal language, Anakie Yuyang, an expression in one of the local Aboriginal language meaning little hill or twin hills.
Avalon.
The home of Avalon Airport. It is a locality located on the northeast of Geelong. The name Avalon was derived from a local Avalon homestead owned by James Austin from Glastonbury of England. He was an early days owner of large land acreages in Avalon area. He named his homestead Avalon after the Isle of Avalon, a mythical island where King Arthur was taken to recover from wounds from his final battle.
Additional knowledge. Ding!
To honor the connection to his root of England, James Austin incorporated a tangible piece of English heritage into the homestead by embedding a stone rosette from Glastonbury Abbey into the wall of his Avalon homestead. A plate was placed with inscription above the stone, written, "Into the walls of Avalon is wrought. This stone from Glastonbury brought. Stay for a while, traveller and view." This link between the old world and the new.
Balliang.
Another town located at the north side of Geelong, shared between the city of Greater Geelong and the Shire of Moorabool. The town was named after the Balliang house owned by Foster Friends, after an Aboriginal leader who employed by him.
Corio.
An industrial and residential suburb formed as one of the largest suburbs in Geelong area. The land was first subdivided in 1852 and first known as Covey's Creek, after James Covey, an early days local settler. It is believed the name Corio slowly replaced the name of Covey's Creek in the 19th century. The name Corio was derived from an Aboriginal language referring to the area of Corio, meaning either small marsupial or sandy cliff.
Lara.
Lara is a town between Little River and Corio situated on Hovers Creek. In 1824, Hume and Hoover expedition was the first European to arrive in the area. However, when the area was first settled by the European settlement, it was first known as Duck Ponds, after the former name of Hovers Creek, Duck Ponds Creek, which accurately described the nature of the waterway and the plentiful fowl found on the creek. However, the name Lara officially replaced the name Duck Ponds in 1874 after a local petitioning by local settlers. Eventually, the name Lara, also another name derived from an Aboriginal language, meaning stones or building of stones.
Little River.
A town separated into the city of Greater Geelong and city of Wyndham. It lies between the township of Lara and the suburb of Verby. It is named after the Little River which flows through the town. The name of the river was named this way as the pioneer thought that the river was shorter than Verby River to its east and Moorabool River to its west.
Additional knowledge. Ding!
Little River is where Woody Yuyang is located, an Aboriginal stone arrangement located off the river of Little River. It is a series of stones located to the west of the arrangement western apex, mark the position of setting sun at the equinoxes and solstices. Based on carbon dating, it has been suggested that it could be as old as 11,000 years ago, which could make it as the oldest astronomical observatory in the world. Meanwhile, the name Woody Yuyang is also another Aboriginal language name, meaning Big Hill, which is also now used as the name of a nearby series of granite ridge, the Yuyangs.
Lovely banks.
a northern suburb in Geelong adjoining with the suburb of Corio, Bell Park and Norland. The origin of the name is thought to be descriptive of the area. The land to the west rises quite quickly from 30 meters to 100 meters above the sea level and provides an expansive view of Geelong and Corio Bay.
Moorabool.
A locality on the northern west of Geelong. The name associated with the Moorabool River, which flows through the area. The name is believed to be derived from an Aboriginal word that refers to the horn or cry of a curlew or a ghost, which may be linking to the distinctive sound of the curlew bird, which commonly heard in the region.
Additional knowledge. Ding!
440 meters long, 34 meters high, built in 1862. This bluestone Moorabool viaduct on the Geelong-Ballarat railway line to cross Moorabool River was the largest early metal truss bridge in Australia until the build of Hawkesbury River Bridge in New South Wales a quarter century later in 1889. Today, this viaduct is still the second longest railway bridge in Victoria after Gippsland Stratford Bridge across the Avalon.
Wilson.
As a locality very unknown for most people, even the nearby locals, it is a restricted area due to its explosive facilities, military and maritime activities located in the area. However, the name origin of Point Wilson is somehow unclear.
Staughton Vale.
Staughton Vale is a locality located near to Balliang. It is named after the early Australian pastoralist Simon Staughton, which arrived in 1842, and having established large sheep grazing properties in the region.
Ha! Ha! Hiya! Additional knowledge. Ding!
The Lower Stony Creek Reservoir was a significant achievement for Australian engineering in between 1870 and 1880. This reservoir is located in Staughton Vale. You may not know, it is actually the third oldest concrete dam in the world, after Boyd's Corner Dam in New York of the United States and Lake de Porales Dam in Switzerland. The structure stands 60 meters high and has a crest of 68 meters long, with a storage capacity of 630 million litres. And the reservoir was part of the water supply for Geelong from 1873 to 1998. Alright. That wraps up the simple history and the naming origin of the 11 suburbs, townships, and the localities on the northern side of Greater Geelong. I hope these stories have given you some interesting local history insight about the area. In the next episode of this additional knowledge series, I'll be diving into the western side of Greater Geelong. Stay tuned and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.
Watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the like and share out. Leave a comment if you have any feedback for us. I see you next time. Boom.